Hey everybody, welcome to Appetizer Sampler. Today we're gonna fly stuff. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Appetizer Sampler. Today we're going to play a game called Eurofighter Typhoon. It's a semi-old flight sim, and it's, well, it was good at the time. We'll say that. It's not bad now. I do find a measure of enjoyment out of playing it. I've played a little bit just to get my hands around it, but it's there's like every key does something. It's like one of those games. But let's just jump right in. I really don't know too much about it though. But let's just jump in and have at it. Now, since I am a pansy, I'm just gonna do a new game in peacetime because, man, I don't think I could do combat with this game. It wouldn't work out well. So, like, the first thing you get to do is you get to pick the characters that you want, and they each have their own, like, skills and health and expertise and whatnot. And I haven't really gotten to the point where this has mattered too much yet. But I'm just going to pick them based on their call signs and the ones that I think are cool. So definitely Midnight, Villain, Arrow, Assassin, Harmony, Red Hat, and Chef. Oh, I can't pick Chef. Oh well. Sorry, Chef. Okay. So basically we just sit around in the mess hall right now and watch people play pool and sit at the table, read the paper. I can't really tell what that says. For just an example right now, the resolution for me is so bad. It's like I can speed this up, can I? Ooh. Game control bar, yes. Let's speed it up. Speed up time. You get this. Ooh, a new mission. A new mission has been logged into your pilot mission roster. If you move the mouse to the top of the screen and click the icon third from the right, didn't even tell you what icon it is, the mission roster will be displayed. The mission roster is like a diary for your pilots. It tells you what missions are coming up, those which are in progress and those which have finished. By clicking on an entry, you will be able to read information related to that mission. Just like for clarification, this window is so small for me. It's like maybe 480p, probably more like 360 or 240, because, like, god dang it, it is such a small window and I can't change it. So this is the mission thingy, and Harmony gets the mission, and it's just a training mission basically, I think. Takeoff time is at 8:30. I was reading that. News report. This is something else that this does, which is kind of interesting and could have been more interesting. But, like, there are news reports.
BBC News in brief. 80 killed as a bomb rocks St. Petersburg in Russia, and Moscow mobilizes troops on the borders of Latvia and Lithuania. 80 people have been killed and 200 injured in an explosion in Russia. It's the fourth terrorist attack there in a week. It's thought the Estonian extremist group Frontline is responsible for bombing a housing estate near St. Petersburg.
Or you can just read it.
Condemned by Moscow and the UN. It's believed that the Russians will now take hardline measures to tackle the growing unrest in the Baltic states. NATO says it's worried about the movement of tanks and artillery around the borders of Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania. American intelligence shows the Russians are gathering near the town of Riga. A White House spokesman has said that despite various attempts to organize talks, there have been no meetings between US President Helena Campbell and Russian leader Vladimir Chichikov.
Oh, okay. So those are things which is kind of interesting every now and then to listen to. But it's not all that exciting, really. I don't know. I guess it could be for some people. It's not too much for me, really. I don't know. Not for me. It's all about the action in my book. You know what I mean? So wait, it's oh, Harmony's getting the briefing right now. So if I know what it is. Yeah. This is where the action really starts. Look at Harmony getting the briefing on her head that is kind of connected to the rest of her body. There's another news bulletin, but I'm not going to listen to it because we're already thrown into the action right now. We're in the thick of it, getting the briefing. Oh yeah, now we're gonna prep the ship. this amazing jet. Getting ready for our mission that was supposed to start now. Okay, here we go. Central Iceland, Ice 4 territory. Harmony, Nihara, mission training 1. Heading to target, waiting on hold. I should probably put you on normal speed now. To start your engine, hold down.
All system online.
So, plus will start it for us. We can bump this up to 100%. And then, oh my god. Your airspeed is shown at the top left of the HUD. It is number in the box displayed with in knots. When you reach 150, pull back on the stick, and the aircraft will become airborne. So we are at 150. We can pull back and take off. Your plane is airborne. Woo! Press the raise your undercarriage by pressing U. I do have a joystick. It's a gamepad, so it's kind of mediocre, but it works. The altitude of the plane is shown in the top right of the HUD. The reading is in feet above the ground, and the clock system symbols are a handy way to determine your altitude quickly. And I think I want to be facing where that arrow is, so we'll just kind of still go up a little bit. You can change your throttle by pressing plus and minus keys. The engine display on the left of the HUD shows the current setting. Like I said, this is really small text in the window. Bear with me. 0% is engines off, 100% is full throttle, 104% is afterburners. Reduce your throttle to 70% for cruising. Now, I've not played with the gamepad yet. The first time I went through this really intro training part was with the arrow keys, so it was a little rough. So we'll see how this goes this time. Your waypoint route is displayed in light blue. Each waypoint is represented by a circle. Circles are joined by lines, show you the route, and thick blue line indicates the current leg of the route. Yeah, there's kind of a thick blue line. To study your route in more detail, you can zoom in using the apostrophe and slash key. Excuse me. The red triangle on the route represents your main destination. What actions you need to carry out at this point depend on your mission. In the basic training mission, you are not required to do anything. Fantastic. Speak in my language. Oh, there it is. I see. At the top of your HUD is the heading bar. This shows the direction you are flying in tens of degrees. 36 is 360. Yeah, I know how to do that. Waypoint caret. Then the heading bar, make sure the waypoint carrier is in the middle of the screen. That's what it says. That little V right there, we want it right there. Right there, yeah. Further waypoint information, not important. So I think, at least the way it was in X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, the right trigger, okay, yeah, the right trigger lets me throttle a little bit. I am on my way. I know what I'm kind of doing. And it goes there normally at 80, and left trigger will let me decrease throttle a little bit. Okay. Does my D-pad do anything? Ooh! I couldn't do that before. That's cool. I like that. I can look around. I'll never get the center again, though. So let's decrease that to 70-ish. That's fine. And, can I look up and down too? I can. Do the buttons do anything? Goes another news bulletin. Oops. Okay, so don't press that button. And what does that was A button? And what does B button do? Oh. Okay. B button does the same thing. I'm trying to get to altitude right now. The altitude they wanted me to be at was 28,000 feet. So we'll just continue climbing a little bit. Okay, you've made it to waypoint 2. Your waypoint changes automatically. That's what it says. Okay. I wish there were a button to center the camera again, because, gosh, I will never get this to be center with these controls. There, it's good enough. Alright, we have reached the altitude that we need. Let's level out, and we'll just stay up here now. Above the clouds, where the ground is not within draw distance. There we go. No. Ugh. That's gonna have to do. Alright, I have to get to next waypoint. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just want to tap it a little bit. I just want to get my camera centered. But I don't know how. Bumpers don't do anything. Oh. Wait. I got off target. You've reached your cap point. Continue along to waypoint 4,
Waypoint passed.
where I will get instructions to land. Oh no. Landing. That's where things go bad, really. Like, the flying's easy. It's just like, yippee. Flying's not hard. Like, it's the landing. It's the landing that's hard. What was that? Oh, is Red Hat gonna have another mission? Did I get another mission? I did get another mission. Training 2. Okay. I haven't finished training 1 yet. That's something else about this game. You have to, like, pilot for everybody. Well, you don't really have to pilot for everybody, but if you don't, you risk, like, them getting shot down and, like, captured and dying and stuff. Like, that was something that happened in the previous one that I did of this. Where I didn't record it. I was just, like, playing a little bit of it to see what the controls were like and if I could get the screen bigger. And I got to the end of this mission and I crashed on the landing. And then it ended up showing, like, the person who did the mission was in a hospital bed and they had to stay in a hospital bed for a while. What are you doing? Oh, you're getting the briefing now. Okay. Can I speed this up too? Oh my god, I think I can. Holy crap, I've lost control.
Waypoint passed.
Alright. Oh, snap. Well, I wish I would have known that. Oh, snap. I have to get to 10? Dive bomb. Oh, you can black out. Snap. I had to get to an altitude of 10 feet? Oh my god, there's a mountain. I'm not going down that low right now. Alright, I think we're gonna be coming in from the left towards that runway down there. Right there. So, let's go this way a little bit. I mean, they'll probably have a circle around anyway, so it's not like it really matters. Let's just fly to the waypoint and then we'll circle around. I don't know. You know, I mean, this is like the first flight sim, I guess, that I've actually kind of played. There's a friend of mine, you know who you are, who plays flight sims like all day, every day. He knows the proper way to do this, but I'm not him, so I wouldn't know. You have now reached the end of your route. It's time to land. First part is the procedure is to request permission from the airbase. Press tab to bring up the command menu, 5 to get the airbase menu, and 2 to request permission to land. Well, you will hear the pilot request landing and subsequent response from the airbase. So it's tab 5-2. So it's tab 5 request landing. IL9? Is that what that says? ILS. You've requested a landing with your head will go into ILS mode. The ILS some music started there. The ILS instrument landing is used to help you approach the landing right way. You should be able to see a row of flashing boxes that are aligned in the runway. Go through speed not to correct. Follow the guidelines once you get through the landing boxes. Okay, where are those landing boxes? Oh, they're at the bottom there. So we're going to spin around. You have to be really ginger with the control stick. Otherwise, things start going really weird. You should now be ready to attempt to land. Hold on. You must tell the airbase you're on your finals by pressing 5, then 3. Then, when on the runway, apply wheel brakes by pressing the space bar or your joystick trigger. Well, that's not true because my triggers are the throttle, so we'll have to use space bar. That was something with, like, when we were playing X-Wing versus TIE Fighter not too long ago. You have to, like, use controls on your gamepad and also on the keyboard, and it gets a little weird. Where am I in relation to that airbase right now? Okay. Pull up. Oh snap, he's getting ready for his mission already. You can't go yet. We haven't landed. Oh my god, center. Ish. There we go. Not really. I can do this. What was it, 5-3 that I had to press? I'm not even like really there yet though, so. But I know anybody who normally plays flight sims has to be either cringing you have to be either cringing about just the way the game looks, maybe, I don't know. It doesn't look too bad really. or cringing about the way that I am flying, because I'm pretty sure this would kill somebody. What is that reflection on my dashboard? Oh snap. Blackout. Yeah. Alright. 5. Final approach. You are now in the final stages of landing. Reduce your throttle to 35% and press B to apply air brake. Don't forget to lower your undercarriage pressing U. You should aim to be landing at about 160, 170 knots. Any slower than this and you risk stalling the plane and losing control. If you're not happy with your approach, throttle up and go around again. So 35, B is air brake, U is undercarriage, 160 to 170. So let's go down to 35-ish. Air brakes. Oh crap. I've lost control. Crap. Alright. Throttle up just a little bit. Alright. Is my undercarriage up or down? I think it's down now. I really don't know. Oh crap. Brakes. Alright. Throttle down a little bit. Oh, it was down. Sweet. Okay. I've turned the engine off. That's probably a bad thing. I've gone past the runway too.
Wheel brake on, wheel brake off. Wheel brake on, wheel brake off. Wheel brake on.
Did I do it? Landed! Woo! Congratulations, you have successfully landed your aircraft. The computer pilot has now taken control and will taxi the plane to an apron point. Okay. I failed this the first time, so I don't know what any of this is now. Now there's training mission 2. Let's click on you. What are you doing? Okay. Clear to take off. So plus starts my engine. I want to take it up to 100%, right? The fuel management display. Oh, that's right, I didn't look at that before. Bring up... Home. Autopilot. There's an autopilot? Oh, snap. Selected mode is shown in green. To change mode, press Shift A. Press A to activate the autopilot. Alright, I have to get to 100% throttle as well, so... Would you please? Okay. Access the moving map by Shift M. The DAS will show your incoming missiles and threats with active sensors and tell you impact time, blah 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 blah. Automatically deploy countermeasures and chaff. How to transfer a pilot? Click on the ignore that.
Waypoint mode. Throttle waypoint mode. Throttle mode. Waypoint mode.
Okay. Then it was Shift M. Right, okay. Alright, I think we can put that down at 70-ish. There we go. We'll stay fairly low this time. Why not? It's peacetime, right? We'll be fine. There is a red target there. Was there another news bulletin? Oh my god, there's been so many news bulletins. Who's got time for that? With all these other pop-up menus and missions going on? Can't do that. What's Harmony doing? Is Harmony still in the plane? Whatever, whatever. Oh my god. Autopilot, okay. Let's get the debriefing. Status alive. I don't know what all those zeros mean. Probably means I didn't do very well, I would assume. And I'm okay with that. Well, most likely I think this training mission is going to be pretty much the same thing. But that's kind of what this game is. At least with these training missions, and especially in peacetime, it's just kind of flying around making passes. So I'm going to leave it there. Not the most exciting game, but I mean, I'm sure it has its moments, and I'm sure like the wartime one is pretty challenging. But for now, this is pretty much what you do to learn how to fly a plane, and that's what I needed because I cannot fly a plane. Well, I can fly a plane, but I can't land a plane. Can we shoot these things down, by the way? Let's just like burn the crap out of our fuel and try to shoot these down real quick. I should have probably saved my saved my missiles. Here, let's speed this up slightly. All right, there we go. No, 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 no. I know what I'm doing. Yeah! Kamikazed it. Yeah, I figured he was dead. So does that like... Oh, yep, yep. See? You can kill your pilot, and you never get them back ever again. They're just dead now. I don't know why I showed you the hospital. They're not there. Well, that was Eurofighter Typhoon. Interesting game. I'm not much of a flight sim guy, but it's... Well, we already know he's deceased. Come on now. But, you know, I know some people are, and it's interesting, it's fun, and I could definitely see some people enjoying this game, especially if the screen got bigger, because dang man, it's real bad. But that's it. Join us again next time for another Appetizer Sampler. This is Lexicon42, signing out. Bye-bye. What a way to end, just like deceased.